Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell. Get all the updates. Did the light just flash? Really excited for today's video. The beer's courtesy Hot Butcher for the world. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate it. It's also Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I try to test my palate. And this definitely fits me testing my palate because it's a hop I don't know and a style I don't drink a ton of. So it's Laurel Hopped, L-O-R-A-L, Laurel Hopped, German-style Pilsner. It's 5% ABV. It is 3 weeks old at time of review, just a day older than that. This is not Saaz, so maybe it kicks out something similar to Saaz. T.I.N.S or T-I-N.S. But I'm a huge fan of robots, like in cartoons and stuff, and that is, like always, Dan Jetsa crushes it with the can art. Did not look at their tasting notes yet, because all the more fun doing this beer on a Tuesday is seeing how closely I sync up to what they have to say. So it looks unfiltered, nice yellow, sunshiny, somewhat straw color. The head is white, not the most compact bubbles I've ever seen. Definitely a beautiful looking beer. Basically looks like how I thought it would, so that's a good thing. Let's get to the aroma. Now this and the taste I have no preconceived notions about. Maybe because I said straw, or straw. That like freshly cut hay field. It's sweeter than that. Definitely a nice pop of, it's like sweet lemon zest. Oh man. A little earthy. A little bit of that lagered funk thing I get, the kombucha, where you can like smell the fermentation. It definitely has some of that. Yeah, very bright lemony citrus, but it hits different than other, like in Pilsners, I do get lemon pretty often. This hits a little different, I think, because it's not orange, it's a sweeter lemon zest. A little bit more fruit, not apple, not pear, which I get out of the style sometimes. I can't place it. See about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Hot Butcher. Ooh, that's tasty. So I spent a lot of time talking about sweetness, and there's a little bit up front, and then it dries out quite a bit without the finish being bone dry. But it definitely dries out throughout the sip. I get some of that lemon sweetness, but again, a decent amount of zestiness. It's a good reminder that sweet lemon is not orange, right? Like those are two different tasting things. Doesn't go grapefruit or lime or anything for me. You get the earthy quality, you get the like in that earthiness you get some of the kind of like straw, like more that way. I mean, the lingering slightly pithiness of the lemon still my palate. I mean, still, it's been a bit since I've had a sip. It's very refreshing. Also, if I didn't use that word. It like crisps up. Reminds me at times of a dry champagne as well. Let's see what they have to say. Is it juicy citrus? Yeah, I mean, mostly lemon for me. I get that though. Fresh floral, sweet fruit. Yeah, again, it's super interesting, especially the aroma and the initial sip. It does have this sweet fruitiness. I'm glad they just said sweet fruit. I said some things it's not, apple and pear, but I don't know if they did this on purpose because they had the same exact experience I did, where I don't get specific stuff though, other than that lemon. Fresh floral. I see that. I think it's like this earthy thing with some of that straw earthy. I think that might be the floral. We might be talking about the same note there. I get it. Like chamomile tea. Man, I'm mad I didn't think of that. That has a big chamomile tea, and that lingers on the aftertaste with a little bit of that lemon that I was talking about, pithiness. That's the thing. Chamomile tea, lock it in. So mad I didn't think to say that earlier. Man, I'm glad I read that though, because the floral thing made me go to that, and that's what this is. I'm like equal parts happy and mad. Have you guys had this one before? Have you had this hop before? Are you drinking a nice Pilsner right now? You're drinking something completely unrelated. Speaking of completely unrelated, you just have something completely unrelated you want to tell me about? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.